Dribbling's the best dribbling I probably played since 2018.
One thing that I really liked about the FC26 gameplay was the tackling. I really disliked about FC25 was the use of anticipate on every single defender.
Yeah.
But I feel like now, if I'm playing with a centre back or a full back and I tackle, doesn't matter if I have to place it or not, I'll get the ball back.
Yeah. I feel like my biggest thing I noticed straight off the bat was to dribbling and passing. Passing, obviously this year, FC25, sometimes if the ball's like just about to touch the player's feet, you press pass, they still take a touch and then pass it, and then the opportunity's gone. But now, you press pass is I think they called it the one frame.
Yeah, the frame thing.
Frame passing or something like that, and then the dribbling. Dribbling's the best dribbling I probably played since 2018.
Do you mean left stick dribbling?
Left stick dribbling. You don't even need to skill. It's just left stick. If you go one way and your opponent goes the other way, done.
You feel like, of course, the skilling is necessary, but even if you don't skill, just with the left stick, you're fine.
That's what I feel like anyway. Now I can sort of revert back to what I used to do, just dribbling, that's it. I tested out the low-driven power shots, which I think are amazing.
Oh.
They're so good.
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, low-driven power shots
sense.
are crazy, but I don't think it's overpowered to an extent. I think it adds value again to power shot, because now if I get someone that does that power shot, there's a use for them in the meta, which I think is obviously a good thing. With Trivellas, you need the playstyle to perform a Trivella pass, and then it's separate from the one that allows you to shoot, which I think is a good thing. I don't think everyone should be able to Trivella, especially how effective they were in FC25. So now it's separate. It also adds sort of more value to those players, because if you can Trivella and you can get those angles, it's beneficial to have them, but not everyone can do it.
And then the aerial as well.
Yeah, that's a big one. I like how it's split.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you get like I think it's precision header.
Yeah.
And obviously the defensive variation of it. Defensively, you can have someone like Van Dijk that has the play style that can help you counter corners. And then obviously offensively, precision header. If you get the aiming right on the headers offensively, you're not always going to score, but at least you feel like you're more in control and then have a better chance to score those headers. So this year, or coming up FC26, I think the players that will thrive off of this in the pro scene, like maybe it's a bit of a cop-out from me, but I think Tex.
Yeah, I was thinking the same,
Tex,
actually.
Genuinely. Obviously, when Tex came into the scene, when he burst out in 2018, I feel like this iteration of FC26, from what I've tried, is the closest we've had gameplay-wise to that year.
One player that's really young, but I feel like he's really good with the fundamentals, as you mentioned, Samu Gamer.
Oh, that's a serious player.
I think he could be really good next year.
Yeah. Players that take an advantage of mechanics that aren't in the game anymore will struggle the most.
I was thinking of two different players. The first one is Steen, because he did use the mechanics during FC25 a lot, but I think he could adapt.
I think he can.
I think he could. And then I was thinking about Obrun as well. Oh, I think Obrun, for the last 3 years, he relied a lot on the mechanics. I think he could have to change his defense a bit, and also the way he attacks on the last third. For me, it was the sensation I got when I played 10 years ago the game, in which if I just focus on the fundamentals and I just pass the ball and I try to left stick dribble and I don't skill as much, or I don't shoot outside of the box as much, I'm gonna play good. So to get that right when you're a player, it is hard. It's gonna take you weeks. So don't look for the Trivellas, power shots, those things, because it seems like they're useful, but the fundamentals are more useful. It had this nostalgia feeling of playing 2015, 2012, even 2013, in which I felt like back in those days, I could break the defense down just passing or left stick dribbling. And these last few years in FC25, for me it felt like I had to look for the 1v1 and then look for a skill. You can do that still, but that's not a compulsory thing. So for me, it really felt like those games back in the days, and if you stop playing the game for, I don't know, 5, 6 years, you should give it a try.